Hey guys, how's it going? It's Thang, and in this video I want to show you guys how to get started in playing Oxygen Not Included, one of my absolute favorite games to play of all time. I've been playing this game for quite a long time, and I still notice people do need help in getting started. So I want to take you from doing something like this to, I guess, something like this. Anyways, I've actually disabled all my mods except for two, which I do suggest you do pick up. It's Research Q and Bigger Camera Zoom. We can go through the other mods later on, but those two definitely recommend you getting it now. So I'll just wait until you do, and then you can come back. Okay, so I guess you're back. So we're gonna do new game, and we're gonna click on survival, of course, because why else, right? We're gonna use classic instead of space out asteroid because classic pretty much has, it's a bigger map, but it has all the resources that you'll need until end game versus space out, where the resources are kind of split, and that might be a little bit confusing for you at first. So we're gonna go click on classic, and this is the what is it? This is the seed. If you want to follow me, that's great. I'm not gonna change anything else. We are gonna start on Terra instead of any other, asteroids until, you kind of get the grip of or the handle of the mechanics. So we're gonna do this. We're not changing anything. We're gonna start game, and it's going to load, and then we're gonna choose our dupes. Our first three dupes are gonna be very important, and I think everybody kind of know which three dupes we're gonna go with. But anywho, we're gonna choose them, and we're gonna start. Okay, so we're gonna choose our three dupes. I'm gonna list some of the bad traits. The bad traits are in red right here. The bad traits that you should never pick up at the very beginning, or pretty much almost with your run as well, unless you can compensate for it. But these are bad traits that you should never ever pick up in your base at all. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we always need a digger, then we need a researcher. Where's research? And then we need a rancher right there. So these are the three that we need first. And see how right here Harrow has a bad trait called mouth breather. We don't want an air consume. We don't need a mouth breather at all. And then we also don't need someone who's decreased in construction. And then these three are really bad, right? Look, Amari. I mean, they have nice stats, but bottomless stomach is a huge no. So you remember those lists on the side, never pick them. Okay, so we're gonna reroll, and it might take a while for you to get a really good dupe. Look at this. So this is 10 excavation, which is great, but it has that really bad, well, it's not hugely bad, but it's just bad, and you don't want to deal with natural gas in your base at the very beginning. So it might take a few times like this. This is pretty good. So I'll be right back, and I guess we'll roll together until we get the right dupes we want. All right, so I got our three starting dupes, and it looks really great. So the main digger is Gene. You got +9 to excavation, so that's pretty fast digging, and then also increases their attributes in the morning, and decrease in germ resistance. It's not so bad. It's not really that bad, right? And then stressed out, he's gonna destroy everything. Not that great. So don't let Gene stress out. We got Max for researching, +9 in science, and then quick learner as well. So they're gonna research and learn skills really fast. Decrease in germs, yeah, whatever, who cares. Ugly crier, not so bad, whatever, right? Frankie, so I have Frankie as a hybrid of a husbandry and also agriculture, because at the start of the game you're gonna do agriculture for quite a while until you have enough meat to phase out all your agriculture stuff. So that's why I have Frankie as a hybrid of now. I mean, you can go full husbandry if you want to. That's up to you. Anyways, you got increase in machinery and then increase in bladder. The thing with increase in bladder is that people think it's actually a really bad trait. It's actually not a bad trait, especially later on in game when you're looking for more water, right? This allows Frankie to produce more polluted water. That way you can actually filter it out back into water. So this gives you a little bit more water than normal. So I always think that small bladder is actually a really great trait. It's not actually a bad trait as people would think it is. Anyway, so we're gonna name our asteroid. I think the beautiful asteroid is pretty good. What do you think? I think beautiful asteroid is pretty good. So we're gonna click on embark. Let's go. Okay, once we are in game, make sure You don't read that, and then what you do is press pause right away before we do anything, before we build. We are going to create some new schedules for our dupes. It's actually really important for you to create new schedules so that way you can stagger how many dupes are within that schedule, and that is determined by how many toilets or outhouses you have on your map for your dupes to use. So before your dupes finishes their cycle, this is their cycle right here. Right before they finish, if there is a toilet for them to use, they will use it. If not, they will wake up in the morning and just like us, they will use the washroom. Now, if there is no toilet that is available, they will hold it for as long as they can until one is freed up. And unfortunately, if one is not freed up in time, they are going to pee everywhere. And that's not good, especially at the very beginning of the game. It can contaminate your food, it can contaminate your water, and in sense that way, you'll have food poisoning. So it's not something we want to do. So we are going to create new schedules. We're going to clear these out, and there is no clear button for the schedules. There's a button to reset the schedule, just not one to clear. So we're going to use, bedtime, we only need 2 slots. Anything more than that is a waste. 2 slots there. Downtime, we only want 1 slot at the moment. Later on in the game, when your base gets a lot bigger and it takes your dupes a lot more time to get back to the base, to enjoy their downtime, to enjoy their meal, to use the washroom, all that stuff, you will have to increase that. But also increasing the downtime will increase the dupes morale, which is a good thing. So we only use 1 at the moment. For bath time, it's always 1. Never beyond 1 unless you want to give them more than 1. So once we finish, we're going to move all our current dupes into the new schedule, and we'll always leave the very first schedule here empty, because any new dupes that you print out or comes into your base, it will default to that schedule, right? So they will never conflict with any other dupes trying to use the washroom. Okay, and you can always leave it later, like if you print out a few dupes and you forget, it's okay. As long as it's not conflicting, as long as there's no like 6 of them in one single schedule and there's only 3 washroom, right? Anyways, so that's the schedule. Now that we are ready to start building our base, we're going to zoom out just a little bit to see where our water source is. Water source here, here, and here. That's great. And usually I don't get one in the center here, so the game is throwing me a wrench, which is fine. We'll deal with it when I need to really deal with it. So I want to build the latrine in this area right here, and once we've built the latrine, we're not actually going to move it at all until probably later when we get the water sieve and better buildings to deal with the polluted water. We're going to build it there. So first I'm going to excavate this area, then I'm going to build downwards into this latrine, this area here. 1 2 3 down this area, and I'm going to build right here. Because usually I build 4 tiles downwards, 4 tiles down this area, and we're gonna increase the speed of how fast the dupes do things. Right? And then we don't have that yet. That's fine. Let them do their job. Okay, we have materials for the pneumatic door. 1 2 3. Right, and then we also have materials for water basin, 1 2 3, and then we have materials for the outhouses, 1 2 and 3. And usually I like to leave a little space in between here, because for the for the latrine itself, the outhouses will produce polluted dirt, and those polluted dirt unfortunately will off-gas polluted oxygen. And unfortunately for polluted oxygen, well, that will make your dupes a little bit sick. So we want to have them concentrated into this area, and we'll filter them out so it never seeps into your base. But not only that, we want to put a storage bin here to put where all our rotten stuff, rotten food, polluted dirt, if we ever find them in wherever it is, we want to put them here. Because once they handle something like polluted dirt or something that has germs, they're going to run around with germs, right? If they have it here, then they can use the water basin and wash themselves off. And then I'm going to block this area off. And make sure that you do finish building the latrine, especially the outhouses, before you start building any other projects. Because if the dupes don't have a place to go pee, well, guess what? They're gonna pee everywhere. So that's not good. So this is almost done. And then we can do the barracks right afterwards. Okay, so it's almost done. So we're gonna do now the barracks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can have 8 cots inside a barrack. The reason why you don't have to, but because the latrine's already done, why not, right? Why not just do it? Why not? Okay, so that's done. Do we have enough? Yep. We can put a research station right here, next beside the printing pod. Printing pod does have a light source, and light sources do increase researching speed and also operation speed. So, guess what? Cycle 1 is almost done, and we have our barracks up and running, and we have a latrine up and running. Good job. And we also have our research station up and running, which is awesome, right? And they're gonna go eat. They're gonna go pee. See, Jean and Frankie's gonna go pee, and they're gonna go to bed. We haven't even built an oxygen diffuser yet, which we will now. So we're gonna put an oxygen diffuser right about here, and we actually have to put a tile right there. And we're gonna put a power generator here as well. We're gonna connect this to a battery down here. So usually 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go. And then connecting the battery here. Oh, we don't have enough. We don't have enough copper. That's fine. We'll get copper. We're still gonna build stuff. So what I want to do with this is I'm actually gonna probably dig downwards this way, and have this water and this water combined with this tank. I'm probably gonna dig down even further, so that way it's in one single tank at the bottom of the base, because we have water here and here as well. We're gonna combine all of those, and it's gonna be spectacular. Yeah, let's press pause because we need to do this as well. Yes, we'll need to do probably not destroy any of the natural tiles. We'll do that. Okay, and let them just do this. There you go. Okay, and usually I like to build vertically downwards at the very start of the game versus vertically upwards because of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is the heaviest gas in the game, so it always likes to travel down. It always likes to sit at the very, very bottom. So, because right now we don't have anything to deal with to be able to deal with carbon dioxide, that's the best solution that you're gonna get, and we're gonna hook this up. And they're gonna put in some oxygen. Sorry, algae. To put in some oxygen. There we go. Now we have oxygen up. We're gonna also build upwards this way just for a bit. And because we're building 4x4, so let's look, hold on. 4, that's 4, right? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There you go. And let's do this. There you go. There. Oh, I hate sand. Sand always falls. Sand sucks. There you go. Okay, so we do have a research station. Let's talk about priorities. Let's press pause in the game. Priorities. So remember how we started with 3 dupes with 3 specialized skills? So we have Jean, who's really good at digging, super digger, right? We have Max, who is our researcher, super digger, and we have Frankie, who's a hybrid of our farming and ranching, right? So what we want to do is we want to only have one person researching, because if we have more than one person researching, it's gonna slow down the researching speed. So we want to click on this button, and we want to click on disallow, and this will disallow any dupes, and they cannot do researching, even the new duplicates that come in. No one is going to be allowed to research at all. And we're going to change Max to His top priority is researching. So if there is something to research, he will do research before any other task. That's pretty much it. So we're also going to do cooking, disallow doctoring as well, and disallowing decoring. Usually we only want one dupe to do one of these things only. Any new dupes? No. Okay, so that's done. We're leaving Gene with digging at the moment to get a different dupe to help him out. For researching, we're gonna research. What we want to do first is we want to do basic for no. We want to do power regulation, and I hope you got that mod, because if you don't get that mod, it's gonna be tough, because like it doesn't allow you to queue in the vanilla game. With the mod, it does allow you to queue, so that way you're not going back and forth with this page to, update your research. So first thing we're going to do is power regulation. Then we want to do basic farming meal preparation. Oh, sorry. You have to hold shift. Hold shift, and then, hold shift. There you go. Sorry, you have to hold shift. So you have to hold, power regulation, hold shift, basic farming, meal preparation. Then we want to research enjoyment. Then we want to research interior decor. And then we want to research pressure management. And then advanced research. Brute force right here, internal combustion. We also want to research automation, smart home. So those are the ones we want to research the very first. Then once that's all done, we're researching the secondary stuff. So there you go. Let Jean research, and Max is researching. I'm so bad. I'm sorry, you guys. Max is going to be our researcher extraordinaire. We're going to now excavate other places. Oh, I should explain why we're researching all the decor stuff, because we're going to make a mess hall. And the great hall for dining and eating. And that will give us 6 morale points, which is something we want. See, look. He's going really fast. He's going super fast. He's going light years. Good job. See, everybody's cheering Max on. Max is the best. Max is amazing. So power, we already got jumbo battery. We're not gonna hook it here. Probably no. We're not gonna hook it there. Are you crazy? No, yes. The answer is yes. We're just gonna hook it here. We're gonna hook it here for now. Just do this. And we'll build it there. And once that's built, we're going to deconstruct the regular battery. Everybody's gonna eat. Good job. Oh, he's eating by himself. Why aren't you eating with? Why aren't you? Oh man, it's because you're gonna sleep late. Max, chew faster. See, everybody's up except for Max. I guess he just really wants to research a lot. Okay, well, that's good for Max. Oh, we don't want to do this. Sand falls. So we want to put a layer right here before we dig this out. I think we're gonna get a very first dupe very soon, and we're gonna talk about the skills and how it works. It's really simple. We're gonna do that once our first dupe comes in. And we're gonna build downwards. Oh, look, we have our very first dupe. So we're gonna click on choose blueprints. Let's hope we got somebody good. I think we got someone good. Okay, we got Travado, we got Harold, Hatchling, and we got Abe. Okay, so Travado has agriculture and construction, which is super great. We have him with germ resistance. Nice. Decreased cuisine. Okay, whatever. Who cares? He's going to be our cook. We have Harold, who has strength, athletics, and machinery. Traits is cuisine, agriculture, and decrease in germ. And Abe, I'm sorry. No. Abe, you're going to be recycled because you got decreased athletic and cannot research. That's a huge no. Never ever get a dupe that cannot do research, because they will not do any science, and which means that they're going to learn a lot slower. So never, ever, ever get a dupe that has that, and especially athletics as well. They will never gain the athletic back. So we're going to pick Harold because actually we want somebody who's interested in machinery. Machinery allows us to do automation, and we want that up as soon as possible because automation will help to relieve the dupes of a lot of duties. So we're going to pick Harold. And once Harold's in, we're going to pause the game. And with every dupe that comes in, they get a nice skill point right here. I want to talk about skill points. So skill points is super easy. All you have to do is you see how on the left-hand side here, there's a green bar. That's your morale. All you have to do is have higher morale than what is needed. So what's needed is the red bar. So you see how we go from the first column of the skill tree to the second column where our morale is only 1, but it requires 3 morale. So make sure that the green bar's morale is much higher than the red bar, or else your dupes are gonna be stressed out and they're gonna wreck the base and they won't be able to do their duties. Not good. So that's pretty much how the skill tree works. But also, here's the thing. Whenever you have a dupe that has interests in these skills, like the machinery and strength or whatever it is, they have a little heart. And whenever you put a skill into those heart, they get 1 morale. Nice, huh? So we're gonna put Harold into improved tinkering now. Actually, no, you know what? Right now, we're gonna put him into hard digging because we can always skill scrub him later when we need when he has 5 skill points, or when we get the automation up. We can skill scrub him later to be a Metatronics engineer. So right now, we're gonna put him as hard digging, and then you also get to give him a nice little hat. Isn't that wonderful? Look at Harold. Harold gets a nice little hat. Oh, that's beautiful. Good job. Okay. So we have him, which is great. Now the thing about the printing pod and dupes is that you won't always get the dupes you want. You might get like dupes that have really, really bad stats that you don't ever want. You can always say no. You don't have to take all the dupes that comes in. Okay, you don't always have to take all the dupes that come in. All right, okay. So let's continue on. Where are we going? So we're gonna build upwards now too. We're gonna build upwards. We're not all the way up there. We're gonna build a little up, and this is going to go down, so that way all the water is going to go into that tank. Okay, so all the researches are currently done. We have nothing else to research. Next, we're actually going to destroy this because we wanted to build the supercomputer right next beside it because it does have the light source. Max pre-hurry. We're gonna build it here. While they're building that, we're also gonna build the Great Hall. And we're gonna build it this way. So the Great Hall requires the mess table, 1, 2, 3, a flower pot. Let's do some flower pots. Actually, you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's do a water cooler, and then 1, 2, 3, and that's it. We're gonna put briar seeds there. And a supercomputer. So let's see who has the skills. We have Max, who has advanced research. Give him that. Give him a nice little hat as well. Anybody else? Nope. So Max has that. So the supercomputer is done. We're gonna research. What next are we gonna research? We're gonna research quite a bit. Let me look at what we need to research. Okay, we're gonna research the decontamination for the deodorizer, then for the insulated tiles. Then looks like we are going to research the ranching, smart battery. Then we're going to research low resistant conductors. Then we're going to research solid transportation. And then we're going to research all the water sieving stuff. This, and this. We're going to research all that. And then we're going to queue up for also ventilation. I believe this. And then HVAC. Yes, I think that's all that we need to research for the current time being. Nothing else but those ones. Okay, so let's leave that. And Max is gonna research. And he's gonna be the only one researching. And this is almost done building. As you can see, we have a great hall. And that gives us 6 morale points. So now in total, we have 6 plus 1 plus 1. So we can do how many skills? A few skills. A few skills until we need more morale points. This is great. This is a great start, all in all. So you can get morale points from, you know, the rooms. As you can click here, it'll give you a nice summary of how much morale points you'll get for each room. You can get them from decor, from food, whatever it is. One of the rooms that you need to kind of future plan for is called the nature reserve, and that gives you 6 morale points, but that also requires 4 wild plants. Now we kind of don't have many wild plants except for here, but we always want to put it right in the middle spine where everything is. And unfortunately, you know, we can't actually plant them, but we can use pips. We can use pips and seed, and we can use them to plant stuff. So kind of always leave some natural tiles. As you can see, I've left some natural tiles here. Leave some natural tiles for later on. But anywho, what I was going to do, so once that's done, okay, so we're going to have to start building some food sources. So we have an option of ranching, or we have an option of doing the farming stuff. So right now, it's best just to do farming stuff. So for each dupe, you have to build 5. For each dupe is 5 mealworm seeds. So mealworms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, do 5 planters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 3 dupes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you can always move this around later. And we want that up as fast as we can, because we currently have 23,000 calories. We can get some more from muckroot right here, but we will eventually run out of them, right? So we're gonna plant in some mealworm seeds. So we have 3. Yeah. Oh, we got somebody else who has new skills. Jean, hard digging, good job. Oh, I forgot to give Jean a hat. Give him a nice little hard digging hat. Good job, Jean. Oh, who else? Who else got a skill? Oh, Frankie got a skill. Improve farming. Okay, let's give Frankie a nice little hat. There you go. So our base is looking really nice for now. Next, I think we're gonna do some more farming, and then we're actually gonna build a place for all the dupes to do ranching. But I really want to combine all that water source so that we have more space here and here, just so that we can expand to ranching. Oh, it looks like we have another dupe. So let's check out which one we're gonna get. It looks like we're gonna do Travado. Yes, it looks like we're gonna do Travado because the other 2 have really bad traits. Yeah, we're gonna do Travado. Travado has 1 creativity, so it can be our decor, and he has cuisine, so it can be our cooked, and athletics as well. Oh, he has excavation, which is good right now, and decreased cuisine. That's kind of what. A -3 cuisine and +2. Okay, you'll be our decorist. So that's just mind-numbingly painful. Let's see, Devin. No. Okay, we're just gonna choose Travado, and we're actually gonna put him into digging right now, just for now. Like I said, we can skill scrub them later. Or digging. There you go. You're gonna dig like everybody else. We're gonna change priority. We're gonna put Jean as our hard digger. And then we're gonna put Harrow, no, not Harrow, Travado as our builder for now. So we have 2 main builders and 1 main builder and one whatchamacallit. Oh, we can't dig this in yet. That sucks. We have 1 main builder and 1 main digger, which is great. Okay, so let's do some base planning. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like things in fours. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's the bottom where we're gonna stop digging. Yeah. That's the very bottom. No more digging after that. All right, kids. There you go. Okay. So all the water is going to go down that way, and we're actually gonna also dig here, and we can deconstruct that. Oh, the dupes are hard to work. Dupes are very, very hard to work. So I've excavated quite a huge area from the last time you saw, right? This huge area is excavated for ranching, and this huge area excavated for our food storage, and also the power generators are going to be down here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to move all this down to here, and as you can see right here, polluted water. It is off-gassing the polluted oxygen. We have a deodorizer here just to take care of that. And we're going to change this first before we continue building. Organic, polluted dirt, and rot pile. And we'll put it at level 9. So that way any of the polluted dirt, rot pile that is in the base at the moment will be dumped here right away. And they're going to wash their hands. Wash your hands, guys. Good job. And no diseases. Okay, great. We're not going to do anything with the polluted water for the time being. We're just going to leave it there. And we are going to relocate this down here for now. Like that. Like that. And then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to limit myself to 8 dupes for the current time being. Just because I think we do 12, but I'm just limiting myself. So right down here, what I want to do is I want to start building the area so that we can storage our food. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right, and then this beside here is where we're gonna put our electric grill. Yep, our electric grill. Okay, and then food ration box right about here. And then we're also going to do this. And then we're putting a ladder. Oh, a ladder, come on. Ladder, I believe, right about there. Right about there. And then we're putting a... Oops, oh, that's what I forgot to do. Sorry, let's deconstruct that first. Okay. Let them construct this airflow tower. And then, let's see, click on this, briar seed. There you go. There you go. And then we'll build this here, here, and here. Any CO2 will start falling into here, and that will create a sterile environment. So food, how food works is food will decay unless you put it into a sterile environment like carbon dioxide, chlorine, hydrogen, right? But it also requires freezing temperature so that way it doesn't decay. If you only put it into carbon dioxide, but with room temperature, it'll decay, but it'll decay very, very slowly. Okay, so now that's done. We're gonna click on click all, and then press 6. So the way all our food is gonna be stored right here. And then let's do this. So we're gonna start. I guess we can start the power generator now. I guess we can do that. Well, first we need to refine some metal. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And then what I want to do is put in the refinement rock crusher, right? And power, we're going to hook it up here for now. We do have lead right there, which we can get through if one of our dupes is able to, well, you know what, we can put priority 9 for digging right here. Digging right there, priority 9. They'll come down and they'll start digging for all those. And this is also right there. Okay. There you go. Priority 9. They'll start digging. You also want to disable the water cooler because honestly, if your water reserve down here somehow gets polluted water with germs, you don't want the dupes to start drinking. So we're just gonna do that. Clean this up. Now, let's see. For the stuff over here, we're gonna do this. Pick one up. And then we're gonna do... you know what? That's fine. Okay, we're gonna put probably 4 power generator. Where's the power generator? Coal generator. 1, 2, oops, sorry. Oh, 2, 3, 4. And then we're building a smart battery next beside it. We do have some lead. That's good. We have some lead. I think we're gonna excavate more of the lead. And then do we have any of for the cables? We do. So we're hooking up these coal generators to the smart battery because we want the smart battery to control whether or not the coal generator's on and off. If we don't have it into automation, the coal generators are going to be always on and they're constantly using coal. So that's not what we want, right? So we're going to hook that up to the automation wire. You need automation wire, and the power generator is the output, and the coal generators, sorry, the smart battery is the output, and the coal generators have inputs in them. So we're gonna connect all this, and we're gonna let them build. We also want a storage bin here for all of the coal, so the dupes don't have to run around the base finding coal. Okay. Let them do that. I want to also, I guess, get all this as well because we want a lot of the lead. Luckily, we have some lead, which is good. Okay. Oh, we have another dupe. Let's see which dupe we get. Okay, we have excavation without doctrine, which is nice. Good job. Decrease. This is so bad. Okay, we will do Catalina. We'll do Catalina. Cannot do doctoring errands, which is perfectly fine. All right, so let's do her skills and give her a nice little hat. Frankie, we can do ranching once. Now we can do ranching because we're gonna build the ranching. And then Jean, super hard digging. Travado. I think we can. You know what? We'll just do hard digging for now. We'll do hard digging because we need more excavators, right? We have 8, so we need to build. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Another 5. Remember, 5 mealworms for 1 dupe. For 1 dupe. Okay, so how are we going to do ranching? Usually ranching, the room for ranching right here, stable, needs 96 tiles. Maximum 96 tiles. I believe 1 critter needs 8 tiles alone. So we're gonna have to do math here. 90, 96, 98. So 98, we're gonna do 98. So right about, oh, I'm bad at math. 98. So the 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then in. Okay, 1, 2, 3 in right here. Okay, so 98. I got it. I'm gonna put 1 here, 1 here. Okay. This is how we do it. There we go. So this is 96 tiles. Oh, sorry, 84. Oh man, I'm bad at math. Very bad at math. I'm so sorry. I thought it was 96 tiles. 96. 90. Okay, sorry. It's 1 over. It's 1 more over. Sorry. Bad at math. There you go. So sorry. I don't have a pickle. There you go. 96 tiles. So 98 tiles. So what we can do is we could just put 1, 2 tiles on top and call it a day. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna call it a day. We're not gonna do anything else. 1, 2, and then we're gonna do station is where is the ranching station? Ranching station, grooming station. Then we're gonna do food. Storage bin. We're putting the storage bin outside, and then we're doing critter drop off. All right, so we're gonna do three of these rooms. Actually, two of the rooms would be fine for now. There you go. Okay, so we have 2 rooms for 2 critters. 98 tiles. Okay, so this is tile right here. Right? 98 tiles. And 1, 2. Call it a day. Okay, so we have this would give us maximum critters in here. And we have another for an extra one if we need to on the other side. And usually people do it horizontally, and it kind of looks odd, but it's up to you. You can do it vertically like this. And what we're going to ranch first is we're going to ranch hatchlings. We do have some hatchlings running around somewhere. We just got to find them. And we're going to ranch those hatchlings once we find them. Okay, so our ranching area is done. Also, the coal generator stuff is done as well. So I also actually put a tiny layer of water where the coal generators, it helps to absorb some of the heat so it doesn't heat up really quick by using the bottle emptier, clicking on, you know, water and then enable auto bottling. So now the coals are actually on by itself because the dupes are putting it in, because there is a wire going through. And how we're going to set it up is this is going to control the coal generators, right? So high threshold is whenever it hits this threshold, it will stop. And low threshold is whenever it is under that number, it will turn on the coal generators. So high, we want to put it as 90, and low threshold, we want to put it as 40. So this is currently going up, and once it hits 100 or 90%, it'll stop. See, it just stops all the coal generators. And if your power is being used, and let's hook this up to the grid, and then we are going to turn off the manual generator, and we're also going to get rid of the jumbo battery, and we're going to check out our new dupes. Okay, we have Gosman, which is husbandry, which is great, but she can't do research errands, which is really bad. I'm so sorry. We have Nisbet, we have machinery, night owl attributes, and also germ resistance. Great. Actually, I'm gonna do Nisbet. Nisbet, welcome aboard. Nisbet, we're gonna actually put you right away into tinkering. Yeah, we need a lot of Metatronics engineer. Honestly, we'll need a lot of them later on, or actually in mid game. Okay, so that is done. So where am I? Yeah, so let's get rid of those two. And for ranching, we want to do a hatchet. So we're gonna click this hatchling, and we'll put this as 6. And for critter feed, because we actually want to transform them into stone critters, stone hatches, we want to have them eat sedimentary rocks. Click on 6 as well. And yeah, and then we're actually, so we have a shine bug here. I'm sorry. I'm going to kill that. And then I'm going to click on wrangle, and I'm going to drag it to the maps that I have. Let's see. So we have one there and one there. So we have 2 hatches, and we also have a hatchling egg. So how we're going to do that is we're going to put a storage bin there, and we're going to move all the eggs, all the hatching eggs to this one storage bin, and we're just going to dump it. We're going to dump it. Let's see if we have any other hatch. Oh, we have 2 more hatchlings right there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we will have in total 4 hatches. Let's see. Oh, 5 hatches. We'll have in total 5 hatches. Okay. So I think that's pretty much the, oh, you know what? Let's put Rock Crusher at 50 copper. Because we actually want to replace all of our wiring with conductive wire. We have 235 lead right now. Because our current wiring only allows us to have a 1000-watt load. Right now, it's not so much, but we do want to replace them right away anyways, just because we will do it later. And just because, like, you might have like 3000 watts into this 1000-watt line, it doesn't mean that everything's on at the same time, right? So you can have more into the system as long as it's not using it all at the same time. If it is, well, you'll have to replace some wiring. Okay, so Ooh, Gene is doing that. It's great. And we have some copper wire, and we're just gonna replace this whole entire spine with copper wire, copper wire, copper wire. And as you can see, our base is doing well, except for oxygen is a little low. So we're going to have to have a secondary oxygen diffuser. So oxygen diffuser right there. We're actually gonna build probably a mesh towel here, a mesh towel here, and also hook that into the system. Yeah, we're at cycle 19. A lot of things are up, and we also have new stuff to research. Oh, so what else are we gonna research? We're not gonna actually do researching a lot. Next researching we're gonna do is refine metal. So we're gonna do smelting because that is gonna be mid-game stuff, which is probably gonna be in the next episode. We're gonna do refined metal. What else is there that we want in here? Give me one moment. Hold on, let me check. Oh, I don't know. I think that's really all that I want to research because yeah, we already have the kiln. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can randomly research stuff. So it looks like yeah, everything we really wanted to research in mid game has already been researched. Right. So you can just research whatever you want right now. As long as you have refined metering, that's yeah, you can research whatever. So let's do plastic manufacturers next. So hold on, I got a shift click. That's the thing. Refined metal, and then shift click this, and then just do this, I guess. Yeah, just do all that, you know. We'll just go down. We'll just go down the whole entire thing. Oh God. Stop. There you go. There you go. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoy that. If it helps you out, let me know. And the next one we're gonna do mid-game. Mid-game means refining metal. I mean, we can use the rock crusher to refine metal, but that only gets us 50% of the metal. Plus also we want steel, and we also want plastic. Yeah, we're also gonna get plastic as well. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like it, press like and subscribe and let me know. I see right here we have some hatches going on. And actually, you know what? Let's before we go, we're gonna put critter eggs and we're gonna go hatch eggs level 9. And they're gonna grab hatchling eggs. Right? 1, 2. I think that's all there is. That's all there is. Oh, there's more. Okay, and that's all there is. So, and then we're gonna deconstruct. And that's it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in mid-game. Peace out.